Hi Producthunt, my name is Max and I'm the maker of Crosspublish. Crosspublish is a social media management platform that was built on top of my own frustration with the tools that are currently available on the market. You see, when you're choosing a social media management platform, you have to make a very difficult decision. Either you get a tool with a rich editing experience that lets you optimize and tailor your content for a specific social media network, or you get broad platform support for many different social media providers. But I wanted both. I wanted a really nice editing experience for all the major social media networks. That way, I can optimize my content for every single social media network and also post it to all my preferred social media providers. So right now, we're in the composer view of Crosspublish, and you can see that this draft that I have selected, which is just going to be this one, is currently going to YouTube, Blue Sky, and Threads. And you can see that there's a very nice thread editor. So if I want to rearrange my thread, I can do that. I can add images, remove posts, and so on. And there's also a very rich and nice editing experience for YouTube, for example, where I can add and remove a video, where I can add a title or a description, and even add the tag made for kids, which is a YouTube specific setting. And let's go ahead and make a new draft for all these different social media networks. I can at any time also add new social media networks by connecting new ones. These are the platforms that are currently supported, but more platforms such as Pinterest, TikTok, and Google My Business are going to be coming soon. So you can see that all this works really nicely. And let's go ahead and create this post. And at the very top, you can see that there's this green icon, which means that your content is currently being synchronized across all these platforms that you can currently see in the top bar. So if we make a change over here to the threads copy, this copy is being copied to all the other social media providers. On YouTube, for example, you can see that it's the description. And on threads, it's the very first thread message. Let's go ahead and add another thread message and another. So let's go ahead and write 3, 4, 5 over here and rearrange it. It all works really nicely. And if you want to make provider specific edits, if you only want to change the copy on one of your social media sites, you can always edit the post separately and confirm the separation. Now you can see the post is no longer synchronized because the green icon is gone, and you're going to be making changes that only apply to this social media network. You can see that the changes that I made over here are no longer being fanned out and reflected in any of the other social media sites. Only the synchronized providers, which are marked in green, will have the changes that I make over here reflected across all the different accounts. You can see that the 4 that I just added is now also there. And I also have a really nice calendar view. I have a weekly view. I can toggle weeks back and forth. I can retract the side panel. I got a really nice settings menu where I can set the preferences, such as the dark mode, which is really nice. I can also go ahead and manage my social sets. So these are groups of related accounts. So I have a group of accounts for my personal accounts. I have a group of accounts for my business accounts. I can connect and remove accounts. I can set the schedule. For example, if I want to queue some posts, I can, set the time slots over here for that. I can set which individual social media network is being added to a new draft. And yeah, you can see that it sort of looks really nice and sleek. So that's Crosspublish. I hope that you enjoyed this demo, and I look forward to your feedback. Thanks for watching.